Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? It is August 1st, and this is your daily financial news. It is actually Saturday, August 1st. I want to make sure I throw that in there. The first thing I want to do is apologize for all of the short book report videos I did yesterday. I think I received 6 or 7 reports by, what was it, Friday morning. And something I do is I want to make sure that each person who submits a report gets a video, because again, these are kids. They read the book or listened to it, took the time to put a report together. So I want to make sure I just take a few minutes to celebrate what they did. And I can appreciate that yesterday you may have gotten a lot of notifications about various videos. They're not watched a lot, but again, I do it because the parents of the child will likely watch it and celebrate and have something to remember this exercise from. So I apologize if all of those videos annoyed you. It wasn't my intention. I can tell you that you'll likely get 3 or 4 more this morning. I just checked my phone and we had some late arrivals. Again, they had to the end of July, which was obviously yesterday. And again, I will celebrate each and every one of them. So sorry, you have some more book reviews or book report videos coming today. The other thing that I've decided to do is give away more money. Originally, I had budgeted 200. I raised that to 300. And now every child that submitted a report in July is going to get something. We will have 3 winners, but everyone who submitted a report will get something. So I need to go buy some thank you cards and get some cash so that every child who submitted a report will get something. I just think it's the right thing to do. And each report meant something to me. So in the end, again, I apologize. FYI, a couple more coming, and I'll announce the winners probably in the next day or so. I have a lot to review, so that's what's going on there. So in the end, it is August 1st. So as a landlord, you get the whole rent's due mindset. I would tell you to take a look at a video I did yesterday, the day before. Right. As of this point, we have $25,000 plus in delinquent rent. A lot of that is from a few tenants who are now 5 months behind. So that balance is growing. I am fully expecting that to get worse. I expect it to get wider, especially if the unemployment doesn't get extended. It seems like our legislation is wants to make us sweat. I fully expect them to announce something by tomorrow. They can't be that clueless. I don't know why it always goes to the last minute, but I fully expect something to be announced Sunday or before the market opens Monday morning. But I'm wrong all the time, as many of you like to remind me. So we'll see. I'm hopeful there. Next up, it looks like TikTok is going to be banned by executive order today. It is, being banned because, the owner, ByteDance, I think it is, something Byte something, is a Chinese-based company, even though the CEO is American and all of that. But also, just to throw more news on TikTok, it looks like Microsoft and likely others are looking to buy the application. Uh, Remember, was it Wednesday when Facebook, right? Yeah, Facebook was grilled. They talked about the Instagram purchase. That was for $1 billion. I wonder what TikTok's going to go for. I have no idea, but I bet you it's 10 billion or more. But we'll see. It's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting who steps up to buy it. For example, I think if Facebook tried to buy it, that would be banned by the for whatever reason. But it's going to be interesting. Again, Congress is meeting today. I was happy to see that. I went to bed last night with nothing on the books. I woke up and it said, "Hey, Congress is, the two top dogs and the House are going to meet with the negotiators. It's the left and the right, the red and the blue, the Democrats and Republicans meeting today. This is going to be done at the highest levels, and then those leaders are going to make it past their respective areas. But there's so much to be done in so short a window. It almost leads to think that there'll be a stopgap measure approved while the bigger thing's done. I know that's not something that one of the parties wants, but we're in it. We're in August. Again, I go back to the analogy of we've built a bridge halfway across this crisis, and right now the other half's not there, and that is ridiculously wasteful and an opportunity missed. And if you don't build the second half, it's going to be painful. So we shall see. I don't know about you, but I'm at least somewhat interested to see who Joe Biden is going to pick for his VP. All right, when you look at a package that is running for the highest branch, you want to see what the whole package is. So I am looking forward to that. Supposed to be announced in early August. We'll see. Obviously, there's lots of rumors about who it might be, but I'm going to wait and see who it's going to be. Because again, that VP pick, as they say, is one heartbeat away from the top job. So, I think it's an important thing to look at, and I look forward to seeing who that's going to be. Silver and gold, I think, still has room to run. I'm getting a lot of communications about that. It's funny. Silver and gold would be, like 4 months ago on this channel, I'd hear like once or twice a week. Now I'm hearing about it 3 or 4 times a day. This is the kind of momentum in chasing that I see a lot, and it's one of the reasons I do this channel, is to see where everybody's looking, because the herd's a powerful thing, and it is interesting to see where people's attentions are going. Seems like silver and gold are getting a lot of attention. The big news of the day is Elon Musk. I read this article. I first saw a tweet, and then I found the article. It looked like Elon Musk he has shared some pretty strong opinions. I wonder in this climate if he's going to be celebrated for speaking the truth as he sees it, or has he opened the door to the cancel culture, and is he going to get some hate mail? It's going to be interesting to see. As far as I know, the China rock statement was directly from a podcast, so it's hard to take that out of context. I read the entire article. I have not seen the podcast, so I'll go find it. Why not? It's probably only 45 minutes. But here's the deal. He was asked about China and the U.S. He has factories there, and his first answer was China rocks. Lots of hardworking, lots of positive people working in one direction. Then he goes and talks about the U.S. full of complacency and entitlement. And then in the review, he goes on to hammer New York and California. He hammers those two states, one of the states I'm in. And he actually relates New York and California to a sports team who got cocky winning all the championships and then starts losing, is in last place. So I immediately went to either the Chicago Bulls, who, if you don't know, won 6 titles in 8 years and then became irrelevant, or the Golden State Warriors, my team, who won 3 out of 5 years and now this year was in last place due to injuries, but still last place. And man, Elon Musk, he has opened the door for some issues from the state of California and New York, because both of them have given his companies significant tax advantages. And it wouldn't surprise me if the powers that be feel slighted and they decide to turn around. And then it also wouldn't surprise me if this whole cancel culture of the day doesn't pick this up, I mean, you could certainly read this as Musk is pro-China and anti-US. I don't think that for a second, but that doesn't mean that somebody can't twist the words and make it that. I just think Elon was saying, you know, his interactions in China are very different than what he sees in the U.S. and again specifically California and New York. I'll actually try to find the article again and link it in the description because man, it is he smacks New York and California pretty good. I was like, ouch, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna leave a mark. And then I don't know if you've seen this, but Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, she's changed her last name, Mackenzie Scott, formerly Mackenzie Bezos. She has given away $1.7 billion since her divorce. That's good for her. That's, you know, I think we all wish to give away and help bigger causes. And, you know, she's still relatively young. She certainly doesn't have to do this. But, you know, I think that is a remarkable thing she is doing. And then finally, back to the K-shaped recovery. I am, you know, thankful for the introduction to that concept from Jeffrey, who watches the channel. I think the K-shaped recovery is going to happen in lots of different segments. This crisis is showing that there will be winners and losers in lots of areas. Obviously, it's our economy, right? We've talked about that a couple of times, both citizens and all of that. I think it's also going to be the economy, right? There are certain businesses winning and many failing. I think it's certainly happening in the stock market, right? Think the big five tech companies and others, right? It's fun to say the stock market is at an all-time high, but when you look at the breadth and the industries, it's not as healthy as you think it is, right? It is very single-threaded. So again, I think the K-shaped recovery applies to the stock market. And here's a new one for you. I really think the real estate market is going to have K-shaped recovery. There will be cities or metros that lose. Think New York, think Bay Area, think LA. And then there'll be real estate markets that win. Think Texas, think Florida, you know, think other tax-friendly states. I think this K-shaped recovery is something we need to appreciate because I think what we're seeing, at least for the next 6 to 12 months, is there are clearly going to be winners and clearly going to be losers. We are in a very different world. And where it used to be, you know, you want to move to the city, get closer to work and employment, this is all, you know, going to change, and it is going to happen. So pretty interesting stuff. Again, we did not hit our goal of 150 thumbs up. I'm looking at it now. We only have 5, so I got to do a better job of asking, I guess. But we didn't hit our goal of, I think it was 150, but I have so much fun doing our Saturday sessions. We are going to talk in about 15 minutes. I have 2 pages of questions. So I'm going to still do what I do, talk with you hopefully for 45 or 50 minutes. And we will start that at 8 o'clock Pacific time. So about 15 minutes. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day.